afternoon, good evening, Cujo. What the heck? Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Since people insist on appeasing my tum, first thing in stream, I got myself some Andes chocolate. It's not super filling, but it's not a bad idea to top off lunch with a mint, right? So I'll eat that. Mic is low. No, I'm just far away. I'm really far away. And I'm about to get farther away because I gotta throw away the trash. What else do I have to do? I gotta stretch. I gotta hydrate. Before I reskin, let me start this exercise. The ball is so far! And while I do that, I set the timer. And then I can start the reskinning. Let me stop the music. Alright, let me get the timer. Start it. Okay. And then I reskin. And VideoTube is being weird again. Hold on, let me do this. And then this. Oh, I forgot to set it from speakers to headphones. Let me do that. And then I reskin my face. So now I'm a handsome lad. I set this timer up. What else did you redeem, Cujo? Let's see. First, yes, you drew first blood, stretch, hydrate. I'm currently exercising. I ate Andes chocolate mint and I reskinned. All right, we good. Cujo saw the channel points. It's like, which one do you want? He said, yes. I lost track. How you doing? Before I start, let me finish exercising. I have less than a minute left. Don't mind me, I'm just working on some good old muscle training. I don't know if it counts as muscle training. It is muscle training technically, but it's more so like a rehab kind where it's not intensive workout. It's more so focused on putting muscle back in areas where I probably lost a lot when I was resting for a year. I was bed rest because what up, Aaron? Hakoyabun yaho yaho anon kobun. Yaho anon kobun. What's up? What's up? I am the big honcho here. Okay, the exercise is about to stop. 3, 2, 1. Do. Alright, now I'm back. You missed it, Anna. Cujo gave me like 15 channel points to do. It was crazy. I'm tired. Oh, I forgot. Oh, I forgot to start cooking the rice. I'll do it after stream. It's fine. It's fine. I have one microwave rice. I do have rice for dinner, so it's fine. I was busy with work this morning and yesterday after stream. Suddenly work was like, actually, here's a lot. It's like, can you be more consistent with your workload, please? Thank you. But I will gratefully do the work because there are bills to be paid. Okay, wait, since when was inflation so high? Why are channel point redemptions so high? I had to up it because I found out people weren't using their channel points and that they were potentially gonna abuse it, so I had to raise the points. Okay, let's get the mic set so it's near my face now. Who is abusing points? I wouldn't say abusing in a negative way, but in order to avoid chrono to reskin double or nothing and gotcha whale every single time, I raised some of the point values. Also, I raised, what were some of the points? I raised the guiding the stream point value because someone said that point value was probably a little low. Some of them I was tutored. I was guided in that some of my channel points were probably too low. So I'm like, oh, okay. Given that yeah, things, I was like, oh, okay. It wasn't really anyone was abusing, but I was like, no one's using the points per se, so might as well increase the value since in this economy, if you don't use the points, there won't be any cash flow or whatever. Yeah, I mean that's the one. I think I had it at like 10 points before. And like those are the only points people usually redeem. So I'm like, okay, I guess I'll increase it because none of the other channel points are worth using, I guess. So I increased it. And it hurts literally no one, so it's fine. It's fine. I just added a 0. It's no biggie. $10, $100, same thing. 10 times the value, yeah! For an extra 10 plus 10 times the value, you get Hocto slurping on some good H2O. Oh, we're doing this again? Okay, hold on. I shouldn't run. But yeah, I'm surprised it took you this long to notice, because I upped the channel points last month. Why are we all sad? Oh right, that's why. I think I can actually just kill this one. Yeah. La 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 la. Ooh, my chocobo are leveled up. So what does leveling that one up do? I actually don't know what it do. It doesn't increase my luck at all. I am curious to see what'll happen once I do max it out, because I know once you max out a materia, you get another piece of materia. Like, I know the all one, you just get an all, which is fine. I like what my friend did. She has a Google spreadsheet where people can use points to buy drawings, and she does really quick doodles that stay in the spreadsheet for looks, and people can buy different accessories for their custom drawings. Huh. I do have a doodle channel point where I like haphazardly doodle something, but I only have that up when I keep forgetting to turn it on during my drawing art streams, but I only have it on during the art streams because I don't have my setup to be like I don't have a setup where I can IRL draw something real quick or do something digital. I don't have enough USB slots for that. All my USB slots are filled, especially currently with the what's it called, the video capture, and then with the USB hub I have my mouse, mic, keyboard, and the what's it called, the yellow, red, and white cords on the old consoles that convert it to HDMI. I have that plugged in, so I have all 5 of my USBs used, and the USB-C used is for Ethernet, so I don't have a spot for my dwelling. So that's why it's dwelling limited. I should remember to turn that on. I guess I forgot. My train of thought was, why aren't my channel points increasing at the rate they usually do? Because, Annan, I had to make it... I guess one of the big reasons why I also upped it was because I decided with the VIP and slow mode, I knew, but I forgot at the same time that if you have VIP, you can bypass slow mode. And so I didn't want it. I thought, okay, VIP, people have been telling me that VIP channel point was too cheap. And they've also, I've also seen people have limited slots for VIP. So I'm like, you know what, that makes sense, especially if I'm gonna do slow mode in order to make progress in a game. So I limited the slots and I increased that channel point as well. Basically, I increased everything because I was like, yeah, sure. Some people are sitting on mountains of cookies. Mostly my mods, but actually it's absolutely my mods. I know y'all are sitting on 5 billion cookie channel points right now. Like, take the base bunny head design, you personally make a custom version based off what you think we look like, then you can spread points for hats or whatever. Huh. I don't know how to do custom... Well, I only do through Streamlabs, so I don't know... Because Streamlabs got rid of Streamlabs got rid of keychains. I don't know if they were good keychains either way. I think they have stickers. I could do something like that, but with stickers, and it could just be on my art days. Haku Oyaba has the leisure to view the exquisite work of art I sent you. I haven't been on Discord because I've been working. I'll check you after stream. 100 slots for VIP, I think, yeah. So I manually have to do it, but I made it 13 slots because I'm a weeb and I like Kingdom Hearts, so 13 slots. Member number 14 is gonna get Shioned. They get murdered and forgotten. It's the abyss of time! Hello, Gaucho Cam! Thank you for the 15 bitty bits. And the... Is that a spanking emote? What is that? That's a very sus emote, Gaucho Cam. How did you find that? The amount of mods you have. She just does drawings on Paint and posts it in Excel. Oh. I don't have Excel. Because I'm poor. I don't have any of the Microsoft Excel. Because I'm poor. So, we'll move on for that. I could do, like, sticker. Yeah, I mean, the thing about Streamlabs is there is quite the, This wind is not dying down. Hold on. Okay, it's dying down. Ah, the green. I'm not gonna make it. I'm the booty emote. You are a booty emote. I can get you Microsoft Office cheap. I could technically get it through my whack. Hey, Tachan, thank you for getting that. One sec. Let me kill this thing real quick. Because my job said you could do it, so I do have the OneDrive, like the online Microsoft stuff, the I do have that. The reason why I'm like, I don't want to get Microsoft is because they're always like, anyway, here's the cloud. And I don't want everything to be uploaded to the cloud because then it automatically overlaps with my work stuff and it's annoying. It's annoying. And then they're like, you don't have enough space on your cloud storage. I'm like, stop up. It was really annoying. I had to like deactivate the Microsoft cloud or whatever because it kept automatically back upping everything to the cloud and it was annoying. What's up, Taiju? Tai, how you doing? Lady told me I'm the booty emote guy. Yeah, you are, Gaucho Cam. Gaucho Cam has all the booty emotes in case anyone's wondering. I think it's $20 for a whole 2020 perma license. Is it? I don't remember. I'm just gonna be that person. I don't like Microsoft. I've had a personal vendetta against them ever since they kept backing up stuff to the cloud without my permission. I'm like, stop doing that. It happened last year actually. So I was sick for like half a month, right? I'm waiting for the lightning strike. Oh, the wind is back. Oh, I hate this. But then when I came back, I couldn't work because it backed up everything to the cloud. So I couldn't do any work because none of the files could come in. So I was just like, bleh. It was so annoying. I had to go in and delete all the cloud backup drive and then figure out how to make it stop auto backing up stuff and disconnect it. That's a setting. I turned that off. I thought I turned it off, but apparently while I was sick, Microsoft was like, we're just gonna turn that on just for funsies. Just for funsies. Okay, so we got the wind going. Wind is gone. Okay. I shouldn't wait for the lightning bolts because those actually don't happen as frequently as I thought they did, so that's all good. Anyway, how we all doing? Tachan, Tai, Kujo, Gashokam. How are we all doing? Did I miss anyone? Who else is here? Anon, Kobun, Anon's Anon. Siribot. How we all doing? I'm eating donut bites from Pizza Hut. I want donut bites. Can I have some? Can I have some? In my hand right now. Did you finish your taxis? Donut bites. Yeah, about them donut bites. I have a cut on the roof of my mouth, so it kind of hurts. Kujo, what you should do is you should get a lemon and some Tabasco sauce and just dip your wound in it. Just dump it on your wound. My taxes are done. Let's go. You're Anon Kobun because you don't deserve anything endearing as a chan, or a kun, or a son. You're an underling, so Kobun is fine. I ate extra spicy wings 30 minutes ago. Well, that would do it. That would do it. Nani kore? Doushita no? What is this? Are you? What's happening? Ochitsukunda, Tifa. Calm yourself, Tifa. Sephiroth ga chikaku ni iru nda. Sephiroth is nearby. Nani ga okotte mo fushigi janai. Even if something were to happen, it's nothing unusual. I'll go get a lemon now. Do it, Kujo. Why are we back in Nibelheim? It's Marshmallow-chan squishy! Hello to the marshmallows. I've been inspired to cook by an isekai about online shopping lately. That doesn't narrow it down, Tachan. There's actually a lot of isekais where they have a shopping mechanic power thing. That doesn't narrow it down, Tachan. I must ask though, is there a lot of reason you stopped calling me Chan? I never called you Chan, Anon. I always called you Anon. I don't know where the... See, after I got unsickified, you started asking me to call you Chan. I'm like, I've never called you Chan. That was weird. I'm gonna call you Anon like I've always said. Nibelheim. Yeah, what about it? Nande Nibelheim nanda yo. Mako ni nanchara watanoka. What do you mean gaslighting? I've never called anyone Chan in my chat. I've never called anyone Chan in my chat. Hold on. Hello, good to see you, Squishy. Good to see you too. How you doing? Hold on. What is Barrett saying? Yochimatta no ka. Oh, okay. So, nande Nibelheim nanda yo, Mako ni yochimatta no ka. Okay, so that would be like, why are we in Nibelheim? Are we drunk on Mako? Yeah, something like that. I did not. I don't call anyone Chan. I can guarantee you because I don't use honorifics with people I don't know. Honorifics as in like name enders. I don't do that. I believe it was campfire cooking in another world. Here's the problem about me. I don't remember titles because all the titles start to blend together and become one. Doing Peachy, been doing a bunch of coding and Japanese studies today. Hey, good work, good job. I don't know if you're done. So good job if you're done. Good work, yeah. If you're still working on it, good luck. Good luck, I guess. Am I Gaucho-chan? No, you're Gaucho the booty cam. Gaucho the booty cam, yeah. I don't like the suggestion of booty cam, though. Gaucho the butt. Yeah, we can just go with that. Gaucho the butt. How about that? What's up, Cloud? これはセフィロスが明かり出した幻覚さ. How can I read 幻覚 if I can't read that other kanji on the other line? Okay. That is a different kanji for tsukuru though. Huh. Not you having an emote for both the booty and the camera, Gaosho Cam. What the heck? Hold on. Yeah, okay. So I was just sending a message. これはセフィロスが作り出した幻覚さ. This is just an illusion made by Sephiroth. 俺たちは混乱させようとしているんだ. Sephiroth is just trying to confuse us. Wonder what's going on in here. Booty camp. Oh, it's not my fault. Password. It's Gaucho camps. It's not my fault. Giant wolf, cowardly MC, cute slime, unapologetic promotions of Japanese marinades and products. That also doesn't help. Do you know how little that narrows it down? I'm okay. Is there a goddess that's obsessed with Ampan, Tachan? Or is the shopping controlled via PlayStation controller? Because there's that one. Except I don't know if that one had a slime. That one did have a giant wolf though. And cowardly MC is the least helpful descriptor, Tachan. Every isekai has a cowardly MC. Let's see, there was another one where I guess one descriptor, is it your typical young shonen protag or is it an old guy? Because if it's an old guy, it narrows it down to like 2. Goddess with a sweet tooth, yes. Okay, so it is an old guy then. If it's the Ampan obsessed goddess, and yeah. Okay, I think I know what you're talking about. I might have dropped that one because the manga got so boring and went nowhere. That might have been the one I dropped like last month actually. I was up to date on it. I didn't know that got an anime though. Not the isekai smartphone MC. Why would he be scared? He has his phone. I tried 2 chapters of that and I'm like, I can't. This is too much. It's too much of the same Z's. I just remember that one was memed because the smartphone isekai one got a 2nd season, right? And everyone was like, why did that get a 2nd season? The cowardly MC, does he have black hair too? Oh gee. Anon asking the real defining questions. Who's saying daijoubu? Is it Cloud? Daijoubu. Genkaku to wakatte ireba nandemo kowaku nai. I think that's Cloud. Yeah, all the isekai MCs. Cowardly, check. Black hair, check. Lets everyone walk all over him, check. Is forced to do stuff, check. And if they're an OP MC, do they say, oh, I don't want to stand out, and then proceeds to do everything in any way possible to stand out and catch the attention of the nobility and the Adventures Guild? Check. Vending machine isekai doesn't have black hair. I feel like vending machine isekai came at a point where those isekais were affluent, so they're like, okay, we gotta stand out. Let's be a vending machine in the isekai. Let's be a can of soda in an isekai. Let's be a watch in an isekai. Let's be a sword in an isekai. Let's be a wig in an isekai. We're like in that era. Like, we're trying to be different. We're gonna be a random object in an isekai. It came from that era. I just don't like the isekai genre, but food. But there's better food ones. To be fair, Tachan, the one you're watching, the anime, right? I did really enjoy the beginning parts of that story. I didn't really like the beginning. It does fall off, in my opinion, around the ocean. I was like, ugh. I just get tired of the MC. Nothing changes. Literally nothing changes, and I'm like, I'm good. I would prefer Isekai Nobu. Isekai Nobu to me is a better one. Do not watch the anime though, because the anime turns it into a 5-minute like, hey, food of the day type thing. Whereas the actual manga has a story arc and connections with the people. But yeah, I like Izakaya Nobu in the Isekai. That one's good. Super Mario Bros. Is an Isekai. See, I don't know enough about Mario lore to know where Mario and Luigi come from. Like, in the movie, yeah, they're from Earth, supposedly, and then they isekai to Mushroom Kingdom. But I don't know about video game lore. I don't know about that. Cowardly, black hair, hypocrite, OP, unaware, and weak personality. Yeah! Although I will say, so as much as I dislike the weak MC thing, if they're able to grow from it, I don't mind. Like, there's the, The Nito one, the one where basically this guy gets his class. It's the typical like the whole classroom gets isekai'd, but obviously the humans are evil and they're like, your power is useless. We're gonna yeet you to this dungeon, and he gets like some broken powers there. So he's kind of a weak sauce at the beginning, but he sort of goes on the revenge path and sort of toughens up. So I'm like, I appreciate it when they toughen up. What I dislike is when it's a reincarnation and like they had a full life in their previous life and now they're acting like a child again. And I was like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm like, you lived to be 50 before you got reincarnated isekai, and you're acting like a 10-year-old again. Now, if they do describe it as like, oh yeah, you know, I have my memories of my past life, but it's more like I'm looking at it from a child's perspective. So I see that story of like 20, 30 plus years of being a human, but I'm still a child. If they explain it, then I'm like, okay, I get it. But if they don't do that, I'm like, you are a 50-year-old. Stop that. 2A, I already saw Isekai no. Did you watch the anime? Don't watch it. Read the manga. The manga is so much better. I liked it because Izakaya Karage. Tacha, read the manga. The manga is so much better. I think there's also a spin-off where like in a different part of the country. It's not in Izakaya. It's more like a bar thing where they have a lot. So it's less Izakaya, so less of the typical like Japanese dishes. They do more like Western dishes, but it's kind of a similar thing. Oh, you're talking about Arifureta? I am not talking about a specific one. Do you know how many mangas do the whole reincarnation and they don't do anything with it? Do you know how many manga and manhwas do that? It is so annoying. Arifureta is not the only one, but yes, when they do it, it is so annoying. I appreciate it when they actually act like, well, okay, they act like they think like an adult, but they understand like, okay, we have to act childish because, I mean, obviously we're like a 5-year-old, but they still process things like an adult. I appreciate when they do that, but those are far and in between. Like most manga could, that part and in most manga could just be a fantasy. There's like no point for the reincarnation thing. I mean, I know sometimes it's like a plot twist, you know, oh, that novel you read, you know, in your previous life, that was actually the goddess trying to give you knowledge of what happened in your true first life in the form of that novel, and you're actually the same person. I'm like, it feels like a cop-out, but sure, but yeah, most of the time I'm like, ah, reincarnation ones are starting to annoy me. I will say, for the most part, when there's a reincarnation / isekai story, I won't say all of them, I'd say maybe 60 to 70% of the time. I don't like it when they're children! Ah! Don't kill me! Killing them kindly. Why does it say killing them softly? Was that your original name, Killing Them Kindly? What was that? Oh wait, Tachan, you wrote it wrong. It's Killing Them Kindly, not softly. I was like, who's that? The raid message has been inserted. There we go. Fears to Fathom, Home Alone. Thank you, Kujo. You are the true bod. Shout out to Kujo for being a true mod. How was... Hello, JP TTTV. TTTV. JP TTTV. Kill raid. I like the insert raid message here. I like that one. The kill raid is good too. How was Fears to Fathom Home Alone? Why are you playing so many horror games? Are you okay killing them kindly? Are you being kind to yourself? Why are you playing so many horror games? Do we need to talk about it? First it was Pony Island, then it was like Hamburger Happiness, whatever, and now it's something that obviously is a horror game. Fears to Fathom. Nothing is soft about that, man. We also played The Stalker, which was very spooky. Killing them kindly. Are you okay? Nothing soft about that, man. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. We got the kindness. There's nothing soft. There's kindness, though, but there's nothing soft about death. There can be kindness in death, but not softness. Philosophy. Welcome to my isekai rant, I guess. We are ranting about how some isekais are not intuitive and there's so many of them that it does sort of wash out the actual good ones. They get sort of lost in the rubble of isekai genre anime and manga. Let me just finish the last thought. 60-70% of the times, if they're a kid, the story's gonna be annoying. If they do have like a skip transition to becoming adult, great, cool, whatever. But if they're a kid, most of the time, it's gonna be annoying. 60-70% of the times. There have been good ones, but most of the time, it's annoying. And I'm gonna say it, Ascendance of a Bookworm is up there. It is up there. I tried so hard to sit through it, and I'm like, this girl does not care about the consequences of losing her family or X, Y, and Z. She's like, I just want to read a book. And I'm like, okay. Screw the family, I guess. Alright, that's cool. He only watches those. Now, killing Zemkai. Love me horror games, and I agree. Abby gives me grief and watch a lot of them. See, a lot of the isekais, I don't watch a lot because obviously you can read things faster, so I read more manga as of recent. So I will say there are good ones. I won't say there's any like phenomenal, life-changing, like if I had to go anime-wise, for example, like I don't think there's an isekai that's gonna be comparable to like a Steins Gate, a Death Parade, kind of that level of remarkability and critical acclaim. But it's good junk food. Everybody loves a good hamburger, some fries, let's get some soda. Not everything has to be fine dining steak and wine. That being said, there is a lot of slop out there that does overwhelm the good ones. Like I was mentioning, so the Izakaya Nobu is like sort of just like a comfortable like isekai bar, like a Japanese style bar that gets isekai, but it's still connected to the real world. I prefer the manga because the anime just turned it into a dish of the day 5-minute anime episode thing. That one's good. Again, not a whole lot of complex story, but more so about human connection, which I appreciate. It's almost like a slice of life, but it utilizes both genres well, the cooking genre and the isekai genre. And then you have a lot of slop where you have MC number 58, black-haired, cowardly shonen MC that's OP, but lets people walk all over him and is scared of stuff, and also has a Fenrir waifu for some reason. Yeah. Do you know how little that narrows it down if I just say that descriptor? There's like 20 with that exact same plot. I'll be like, is this another reincarnation one? Sometimes he lies to me and says no. Killing them kindly, don't lie. You just gotta convince them. You gotta tell them why this isekai one is different, see? Like my junk food with the isekai genre specifically, I like me some villainous ones. So I will say one of the ones I did watch the anime for is, I think the English name is The Bureaucrat is a Villainous, where good old otaku dad gets isekai to be a villainous, and mom and daughter just has to watch as he tries to go through life, and it is a villainous noble lady, and it is a fun one. Because it gets you some of that Showa era anime references that I know because my mom also likes anime. So we're hyping up the cutie Eisu o Nerae Garasu no Kame, and we're like, yeah, Ginga Tetsudo! The Galaxy Express 39 is a never-ending journey, a never-ending journey. A journey to the stars! My mom and I were so excited about that ending. ReZero's pretty solid. Abby loves Steins Gate. I love saying it. I demand fine dining. I want my shows to make me cry. Angel Beats? Want to make them cry. Angel Beats. Everyone says Anohana makes them cry. I will say, if you want something comfortable that won't make you sob, but might make you feel a little choked up, I'd say Natsume's Book of Friends has some really good episodic moments. It's all about the human connections again, except sometimes yokai, but yes. Silent Voice, Violet Evergarden, yeah. Cry. I actually haven't seen ReZero yet. I wanted to hold off on ReZero, because those were one of the shows where, there were a lot of fans. I kind of call it the Frozen phenomenon, where there were a lot of fans where, like, if they find out you watched it and you didn't absolutely love it, they will end your life type thing. Because I didn't love Frozen when I first watched it, and I thought that was fine. But everyone thought I was insane and I should go repent or something. Go face your sins for not loving Frozen. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna wait till ReZero hype dies down a bit so that I can watch it without someone telling me in my ear that I should drop off a cliff for not loving it. But then it keeps getting another season, so maybe I just have to bite the bullet and watch it. But kind of a tangent phenomenon. It was kind of like that with Black Butler too, although with Black Butler I'm glad I didn't watch the anime and read the manga, because apparently the anime was a little weirder with the Seal and Sebastian relationship. I'm like, he's a child, please sir. The anime made it weirder and there's a lot of non-canon stuff, whereas the manga, it does focus more on the kind of thriller mystery side of it, because I mean it is just murder mysteries most of the time. But yes, Plastic Memories. Didn't cry from Angel Beats. Oh, Plastic Memories. I cried not at the ending, but the part where Yui and what's his face, blue hair kid, sort of imagine what their life could be if they were to meet again. Even if she was quadriplegic again, he would be like, nah, I'd still be with you. Nah, it's okay. I was like, oh, it's so beautiful. Yeah. To Your Eternity will make you sob. I didn't cry at To Your Eternity. I will say, To Your Eternity, the ancient history part, you know, yeah, To Your Eternity absolutely ends there. There's absolutely no modern day arc or future arc that's Mad Maxing it. No. I am upset with the manga. The manga is... I am collecting the manga. I am stopping at the ancient history arc. I do not like the modern day. It was the trash. It was garbage. And then the future arc is okay, but a lot of the consequences from the modern day arc are glaring issues in the future day arc, which upsets me. None of the characters were likable in the modern day. I was like, ugh! But yeah. Anyway, To Your Eternity, ancient history. Yeah. Just the ancient history part was good. It's good. Ever watch or read Haito Genso no Grimgar? This sounds familiar. See, password, I read too much. I read far too much, which is an issue, because now I don't know any titles. I know some titles of ones that I had to look up specifically when recommending them to people, mostly not. Like, I recommended Ann and Miss Not So Sidekick. It's a Korean one, but that one's funny because it's really whack art styles, and the main character literally is like, my goal in life is to make popcorn so I can watch the drama play out and eat popcorn. Like, that's the first arc. She's like, bruh, I need to make popcorn. Like, I'm a side character. I'm like the sidekick to the villainess in this story. And she's like, I don't care. I gotta make popcorn so I can eat it while I watch the heroine and the male leads like get together. She's like, I need popcorn. I don't care. I'm like, I like this girl. This is funny. Kind of like the My Hero fans are rough. See, I was able to stay away from a lot of the My Hero fans. Okay, not completely. The shipping got a little crazy. Because with every fictional content, I'm like, I get it. There's gonna be shipping. Like, to put it into Western perspective, people are like, should Hermione get together with Harry Potter or Ron Weasley? Like, there's gonna be shipping wars. I did see that side get violent. I didn't see the My Hero side of like people saying you have to love it. I didn't see that side. I saw the violent shipping side, which was really weird because I'm like, guys, it's not that much a big deal. It's like, okay, you can ship them, but don't be weird about it because technically they're high schoolers. Why are we shipping kids with their teachers? It's weird. I get it. It's a work of fiction. It's not real. I'm the person that's gonna say it's weird shipping a student with a teacher. I know last year there was actually an anime that came out where like a high school girl liked her teacher, and I was like, I'm gonna stay away from that with all of my 20-kilometer pole. It's not even a 20-foot pole, 20-kilometer pole, because I'm not into that. To Your Eternity was good, but didn't make me cry, just sad. Yeah, there were sad moments, but I think because there was a lot of introspection, a lot of philosophizing things of like what it is to be human, there was a lot of interesting parts that felt, I don't want to say, it almost felt like an academic storytelling of like some sad things, like when Gugu died. Like, yeah, that was sad, but sort of seeing how Emo was just trying to figure out the emotions of loss. Like, he's experienced loss before, but now that he's experienced more, like, more of the human day-to-day life, that loss felt more heart-rendering to him. So it was more, it was sad, but also fascinating, since it was from Emo's side. Ghost stories in English dub made me cry of laughter. Indeed, yes, I will not counter that. It is indeed a funny time, a good time. I can't easily recommend the dub to a lot of people because some people may take offense to it. I understand people are like that, but if you got tough skin, yes, I do recommend Ghost Stories dub because it's funny. It's a good time. Large groups of 15, 18-year-olds get isekai. New groups come now and again. No memories. The group pairs off. They focus on the runs. They start from zero. Strike to kill. Single Gama story is wild, confusing ride. Oh, is that the Genso no Grimgar? I'm not gonna lie. As I was reading the description at first, I'm like, this reminds me of like 10 other manga. What are you talking about? Oh, okay, the Grimgar one. Okay. Story is wild, confusing ride. Interesting. I will say, I'm trying to think, there haven't been many classroom isekais that I've enjoyed. The only one I liked was specifically because there was a plot twist in that the MC, like, you're with this girl and this guy, and they're going through life, but like, something is weird about the guy, right? Like, he has like OP powers, and you think that, thank you for the stretch and the hydrate. You're under the impression that, oh, the goddess, like, didn't consider them, like, powerful at all because he was asleep. Oh, she didn't see his power. But the plot twist was the kid was an SCP on Earth. And so, like, basically goddess screwed up. She, the goddess is evil. She isekai'd this class, these kids, and like, oh yeah, you work under me. Little did she know, in the classroom, one of the students is literally a government, monitored SCP. And I'm like, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, Nibelheim. But yeah, I think that's like the only classroom one I've liked, because even Nito has fallen off for me. It's less interesting. But I like the plot twist of like, oh yeah, that kid's an SCP. You better be careful. But yeah, I'll just say, don't ask me what isekai it is because I forgot. I think an anime was announced for it. Either it was announced or I already got an anime, but I think the girl is like an onmyoji, so she has some spiritual power. But it's not gonna do a whole lot in a world of magic and whatnot. And then she's walking with a living death machine, which is great. Anyway, Nibelheim. Alright, let's continue on this path. Okay, cool. Alright. Ah, what? We already saw this back scene. Is this... Wait! Is this where Cloud finds out that Tifa's a liar? Alright, let's go. Is this where Cloud finds out Tifa is a liar? She's... There's my boy! Wow, he's got Goku hair in this game. What did they do to Zack's head in this game? Is that what he was originally supposed to be like? What is it? The Goku with the long black hair? What version is that? There's Saiyan, Super Saiyan, Saiyan Black? See, Gaucho Kim, you're saying black-haired Cloud. No, that's straight up one of Goku's forms. The one where he has like the red fur coat and he has the monkey tail and he has long black hair. That one. That's the one. Yeah, Grimguard, they don't get any powers, just have to train their class to get better. My underrated recommendation, have to read the light novel to get anywhere with the story though. Gotcha. Yeah, that is an unfortunate thing sometimes in that. Like, I heard it, the spider one was a victim of it, where you have the novel, right? So novel gets turned into the manga. The manga does cut some things. It's still okay adaptation, but it cuts some things or reimagines some things, whatever. But then from the manga, the anime further cuts more stuff out. So with the spider one, I don't know if the anime was closer to the novel or to the manga. I will say, I think the manga has diverged a bit from the novel. And I could not get into the anime at all because I hated that we got a human perspective so soon in the story. I like the mystery at the beginning of the manga where the spider was like, I have no idea if humans even exist in this world because I haven't seen a single human in like 20 billion years. Monkey Tail is Super Saiyan J4 DBG. What are all these letters? SSJ4 DBGT. Can also be Dragon Ball Daima. What? The codes, the letters, what do they mean? Mason, what do they mean? SSJ4 DBGT. Super Saiyan 4 from Dragon Ball GT. It was probably that one. He had the long black hair. Anyway, I'm just saying that's what Zack looks like. Grimgar was good. Nice. Is Grimgar an older one? Because that might have been the era when I was watching a lot of gun shooty shows. Like Darker Than Black and Yorumungando and Psychopaths and Grisaya no Kajitsu and what were all the other gun shows I watched? I can't remember. Grimgar feels like I feel like I've heard a show, at least with the name Grimgar in it, that's a little older, but maybe I'm wrong. It must be some sort of cheat code for a PS2. Perhaps. To me, he reminds me of Goku's brother Raditz from Dragon Ball Z First Arc. Look at me and my no Dragon Ball knowledge. Light novel ongoing from 2013. Anime was 16. Okay. Yeah, it would be around that time. So it might have been the time where I wasn't into a whole lot of fantasy. Now I was mostly into the shoot them, shooty shows. All the guns. Kurado janezo, dareda koitsu. Barrett, put some respect on Goku's name. Yamete, Sephiroth. In case you're wondering why I never put Tifa in the party, I'm annoyed at her. And this is why I actually am not a fan of Tifa. Because, bruh. Stop it, Sephiroth. Cloud's like, huh? Kudaranai. Oh, this is pointless. Is he dabbing? Is Sephiroth dabbing? Anyway. It seems like maybe we can escape through here, maybe, possibly. Tifa, what is your problem? Cloud, Cloud, this is all an illusion, okay? You can't let it get to you. What is it this time? Please stop. Oh! Sorry, I was like, what, when? Okay, hold on. I'll explain why I paused for a minute. So, man, this is bad. This is, Coral was also like this. When it said Coral, I mistook it and thought they were talking about Cosmo Canyon. And I was like, when did Cosmo Canyon burn to the ground? Coral is Barrett's hometown. My bad. This was 5 years ago. A scene that actually happened. But きっとあの神羅屋敷から出てくるは俺じゃない But I'm sure the person coming out of that Shinra mansion, it won't be me. またくだらない幻覚を見せようと気なんだ He's just gonna show me a pointless illusion again. Man, that's kind of heartbreaking though. Zack gave his life for Cloud. And Cloud completely forgot him. That is kind of sad, just to Zack's legacy. Hora, itatori daro. Tifa, you annoy me so much. See, look, like just like I said, it happened just like I said. Zangan, anta wa ishiki nanda, shouki nandaro. It's you. You're sane, right? Are you sane? Zangan. Zangan was the master of Tifa, right? Not her dad, the martial arts master? I forgot what voice I gave him. If you are sane, then please come over here and help us. Alright. I don't want to see this. Cloud, don't look. I'm gonna check out this house. You check that house over there. Oh, so he's gonna check Cloud's house. どうしたんだ Tifa? What's up, Tifa? さっきも言っただろ? I mean, I said so earlier, right? 幻かな幻だと分かっていれば何も怖くない。If you know it's an illusion, nothing's scary. You know, Tifa could have just told the truth earlier so Cloud can have his mental breakdown before it was a key moment when we just got the black materia and Sephiroth is right in front of us, but you know, she didn't. I guess it's fine. Oi, 大丈夫か? Hey, you okay? くそ、これは... What? Someone call me? Did y'all hear my phone ring? I did not hear my phone ring. What? It might have been the solicitor. Since it's not showing a phone number, it just says unknown. It's probably a solicitor. That's weird. I didn't hear my phone ring at all. But yeah. Alright. So, これは幻だったな. Darn, this was an illusion, right? Sephiroth, 聞こえてるんだろ? お前が言いたいことは分かった. Sephiroth, you're listening, right? I know what you're trying to say. 5年前、ニーブルハイム、そこに俺はいなかった。5 years ago, Nibelheim, you're saying I wasn't there. He was there? Just not Zack. お前が言いたいのはそういうことなんだろ? That's what you're trying to say, right? Hi. 正確かな? 正確してもらえたようだな。正気か? 正気? Oh no! I was reading things good, but then Sephiroth had to come along and pull out a kanji I don't know. Alright, that's fine. 理解してもらえたようだ. I see that you've shown some understanding. お前が言いたいことはな. Yeah, I understand what you're trying to say. 俺は混乱させたいんだろ? You're trying to confuse me, aren't you? しかし、こんなものを見せられても俺は何とも思わない. But if you show me this, I'm not gonna waver. I'm not gonna think anything of it. なぜなら俺は覚えてる. The reason why is because I remember この炎の熱さを。体の心の痛みを。I remember the heat from these flames. My body. The pain in my heart. さてそれはどうかな? Indeed, I wonder if that's true. お前は人形。心など持たない。痛みなど感じない。You are but a doll. You hold no heart. You feel no pain. そんなお前の記憶にどれほど位置がある? Someone like you, how much ground does your memory hold, 私に見せた世界が事実の過去? 過去? I think that's 過去。幻覚を作り出したのはお前だ。What I've shown you is the true past, a world of a true past. The illusion, the one who made the illusion, is you. Bum bum bum. My father, my father. Mochitos! Axie! Raid! I've been bombed. No! Don't bomb me anymore! This place is already on fire! Nibelheim is already on fire! Mochi bomb! No! How was Solar Punk? How was Solar Punk? I don't know what Solar Punk is, but I hope you enjoyed it. Also, I keep forgetting to say this to people who raid to me. If you need to rest, get food, get water, rest, go kill somebody, I got you, go do that, take care of yourself, self-love. But also, how was Solar Punk? Don't send me the link to the game. I'm in the middle of a game, Cujo. I'm not gonna look up the game now. I'm playing a game right now. Oh, wait. Do I need to do something? I'll talk to Barrett. Crowdo. What? Crowdo. I don't like you. Okay, what's up, Sephiroth? I just had this kanji. Oh, I forgot this kanji already. 理解できたかな? Do you understand now? Maybe. Sent to your DM later. Thank you. I will take a look later. Solarpunk was fun. Just a demo right now, but coming soon. Oh, it's a demo. Okay. Well, that's exciting. I hope you enjoyed all the punking under the solar and stuff. You can tell I know nothing about the game because I'm like, yeah, I totally know what the game's about. I hope you may or may not have killed your enemies or defeated your opponents or gathered necessary materials to make the game go, yeah, or got high points and a high score, or maybe potentially progressed the story. Or I'm trying to go through all the gameplay mechanics it could be. But I hope you had an enjoyable time with the Solar Punk. Thank you, thank you. No problem, no problem. Also, I'm on disc 2 currently. This is my I was about to say third time in Nibelheim. Technically, we're not in Nibelheim. We only went to Nibelheim once. This is my second blast to the past for Nibelheim. So if anyone's trying to avoid spoilers for Final Fantasy VII, there's your marker for where I'm at in this game. This is the second blast to the past to Nibelheim, Disc 2. So yeah, we're gonna progress with this revelation that Tifa's not a real one. She's the type to let you walk out looking funky because she doesn't want to hurt your feelings. So Tifa's not a real one. 理解する気なんかない. I don't feel like understanding. が一つ聞きたい. But let me ask you one thing. なぜこんなことをする? Why are you doing this? Peekaboo! I like how Tifa is immediately like, nope. お前には本来の自分を取り戻してもらいたいのだ. Because I want you to retrieve your true self. Yeah, a shout out to Aerith for never meeting the real Cloud. Sad times. そしていつかそうしたように黒マテリアを私に. And at that time, once you return to your true self, you'll give the black materia to me. それにしても、支配作だと思われたお前が一番役に立つと。Okay, I think I read that right. それにしても支配作だと思われたお前が一番役に立つとはな。But you know, I thought that you were a failed product, but to think that you would be the one who would prove to be the most useful to me. 北条が知ったら嬉しがるだろうな。嬉しがるかな? That doesn't seem right. If Hojo were to find out, he'd feel a certain way. And that certain way is... Oh, 悔しがる. He'd be upset. He'd be feeling upset. Oh, because he overlooked Cloud as being a failed project when it was actually a success. 悔しがるだろうな。北条、俺と何の関係がある? Hojo, what do him and I have in common? What? We got nothing in common. Nothing connecting us, surely. お前はそう。5年前だ. You, indeed, 5 years ago. ニブルハイムが炎に包まれたその後の北条の手で作り出されたのだ。After Nibelheim was consumed in flames, Hojo, with his hands, recreated you. Oh no, thank you for the hydrate! Okay, so I was right. So Cloud was recreated after Zack and him got captured, and Zack, what's the word I'm looking for? Jailbusted or whatever, jailbreaked, at the end of Crisis Core. So, what was Cloud doing for the past 5 years? He surely he wasn't experimented on for 5 years. Surely Zack wasn't unconscious for 5 years, right? Surely. So I don't know how long Cloud was conscious for then. I don't know how long he was being experimented on. So 5 years ago, so we have that 5-year timeline. How much of that 5-year timeline was experimented on, and how much of that timeline was post Zack death, pre Avalanche. Because obviously he didn't meet up with Tifa until he joined Avalanche. My hamps, something like that. ジュノバ細胞の驚くべき生命力、能力とマコの力が取り出した人形。作り出した人形。That kanji is throwing me off because that's not the same tsukuru kanji that I know. It's a different type of tsukuru, but yeah. You're just a doll who has amazing life force, ability, and Mako power through the Genova cells. Sephiroth copy incomplete. Sephiroth copy incomplete. Numbering nashi. Numbering none. それがお前の事実. That is your truth. Oh, so, okay. That answers that question. Cloud does not have a number tattooed because he was never numbered. He was, number nothing in this, incomplete copy lineup. Because, was Cloud the first? I guess, because technically there'd be no reason to do it before this, because Sephiroth was still alive until Cloud stabbed him in the Mako reactor. Okay. It was a long cutscene, by the way. Granted, it doesn't help that I went on a whole manga tangent. Cloud, what? Cloud, 相手しちゃダメよ. Cloud, don't listen to him. 耳を塞ぐの。目を閉じるの。Shut your ears, close your eyes. どうしたんだ Tifa? What's up Tifa? 俺は全然気にしてない。I'm not bothered at all. というか、途中から聞いてなかった。I mean, to be honest, I stopped listening partway through. 北条に作り出された？そんなの嘘に決まってるわ。You were remade by Hojo? Of course that's a lie. だって私たちにはあの思い出があるじゃない。Because we have that memory together, don't we? 子供の頃星が綺麗な夜。When we were children, looking at the beautiful night sky. ティファよ。ティファ。その言葉を裏腹にお前には何を怯えている？ What are you fearing behind those words? ふむ。お前の心をここに映し出してみようか。Why don't we reflect what's showing in your heart here, right now? 当該が悪いそうだ。当該? I actually don't know that one. 統合かな? That might be 統合, but I actually don't know what that means, even if it is Oh, 都合. It's not 統合. 都合が悪いそうだ. Maybe it's not a good time. Bloop. Okay. Tifa. Sephiroth が正しいのか? Tifa. Is Sephiroth right? So Cloud and Zack were considered failed experiments by Hojo and put into cryogenic sleep, so they were asleep for all those years. Okay. Yeah, that was probably something I missed in Crisis Core for how long they were asleep for, so gotcha. Woke up, Cloud busted, and then probably immediately found Avalanche, I presume then. Okay. Is this guy still dead? Yeah, he's still dead. Cloud. Tifa, what's up? Cloud. 何をそんなに恐れているんだ？俺のことなら大丈夫。What are you so scared about? I mean, if it's about me, I'm fine. 俺はどんな混乱していてもセフィロスの言葉なんて信じない。No matter how confused I get, I'll never believe Sephiroth's words. 確かに俺は自分自身がわからなくなることがある。I mean, it's true that sometimes I just don't understand myself. 記憶だってあやふやな動画たくさんあるんだ。あやふやな、is that 糖分? There's a lot of discrepancies, I'm guessing, in his memory. Is that discrepancies? 記憶だってあやふやな部分がたくさんある。Oh, that's 部分? Oh man, that was probably the easiest kanji I should have known. How do I know Genkaku but I don't know Bubun? That's weird. Even my memories have hazy bits, you know? でも Tifa, but Tifa 言ってくれただろ? But you told me, right, Tifa? クラウド久しぶりねって You told me long time no see, Cloud. Tifa のその言葉がいつでも俺を支えてくれる. Those words Tifa said always support me, you know? 俺は Tifa の幻幼馴染なんだ. I am Tifa's childhood friend. 俺はニーブルハイムのクラウドなんだ. I'm Cloud from Nibelheim. どんなに自分がわからなくなってもそれだけは事実. No matter how much I don't know myself anymore. That remains a fact. I mean true. だから Tifa. That's why Tifa. そんなに怯えないでくれ. Please stop being so fearful. 誰ねどんな言葉よりも Tifa のその濃度には俺濃度濃度ブラ。So rather than other people's words, 態度 okay, attitude. Your actions, your attitude towards me. To me, it's more important. 違うの、クラウド. You're wrong, Cloud. 何が違うんだ? 俺はティーファの幼馴染のクラウドじゃないのか? What's wrong? What's wrong about it? I'm your childhood friend. I'm the childhood friend of Tifa, right? そういう意味じゃない. No, not that. でもうまく言葉にできない. But I can't put it into words. クラウド、ほんの少しでいいの. Cloud, even if it's just a little bit. 時間をちょうだい. Give me a little time. Just a little. Because you said that, Cloud is gonna have a mental breakdown at a very inconvenient time, Tifa. Cloud, Tifa を責めるな. I'm pretty sure that's 責める because I've seen that word so many times. So, 責める. Cloud, don't be so hard on Tifa. 私が説明してやろう. I will explain it. Man, I think it would have been helpful to Cloud if Tifa did the explaining rather than Sephiroth. Okay. 他人の記憶に合わせて自分の形、声。What? Gondo? What is that? What is that 漢字? 変化させるのはジノーバの能力だ。Yeah. I got the rest. What is that 漢字? I know them separately. 自分の姿、声。言動。Oh, it's not Gondo. Gendo. Okay. Let's see. So changing someone's memories along with their shape, their voice, their behavior. That is the power of the Genova. Yeah, so appearance, voice, behavior change. Yeah. Okay. お前の中のジノーバがティーファの記憶に合わせてお前を作り出した。So the Genova inside of you created a memory matching Tifa's memory. I'd like to argue that it's failed in the sense that Cloud is still in there. It's just that there's a weird overlap in the Genova cells making this fake Cloud, but the real Cloud is still in this vessel, I'm gonna say. ティーファの記憶にする少年たち記憶でI said close, man, this is a long cutscene. This is almost as bad as the first time we had this Nibelheim cutscene. ティーファの記憶に登場する少年たち The boys who appear in Tifa's memories. Kujo, thank you for the hydrate, and Tachan, thank you for the stretch. Heading to bed a bit earlier today. Didn't get much sleep last night. Good luck with the game. Good night. Good night, Kujo. Thank you for dropping by. Let me bless your dreams with something tasty. Donuts? You already had donuts. You had donut bites, bruh. Fine, you can have donuts, I guess. You already had donuts, though. What is this nonsense? Kujo already had donuts. I guess you get to have more donuts. It's not fair. I want donuts. I already forgot. Tojo, right, Tojo. So the boys that appear in Tifa's memory. Haha. その中にはクラウドという名の少年がいたのかもしれないな。Within that, there may have been a boy named Cloud that appeared. Who knows? クラウド、今は何も考えないで。お願い。Cloud, please don't think of anything. Please. 考えろ、クラウド。Think about it, Cloud. クラウド？Cloud? これは失礼。I beg my pardon. お前には名前などなかったな。I believe you had no name. 黙れ、セフィロス。Shut up, Sephiroth. まだわからないのか？ならば、do you still not understand? Then, moreover, furthermore, as such, therefore, pardon me, 村から鈍る山へ脱出するとき、写真を撮ったのを覚えてるか？ Do you remember we took a picture when we left the village to go to Mount Nibel? I think it's Shupatsu, not Dashu. Dashu escape. Shupatsu is just to exit. Okay. Tifa, 覚えてるな? You remember Tifa, right? クラウドは知るはずもないか。Cloud wouldn't know about it, right? さて、写真はどうしたかな? Now then, where is that picture? It's on the... He's the guy who was a fan of Sephiroth that took the picture, right? これか. It's this, I see. Well, the thing is, Cloud did have a memory of it because he watched them. He watched it happen. He watched Zack take Sephiroth in that guy's picture with Tifa. Because it did appear in the memory Cloud talked about. And Sephiroth's like, oh, you wouldn't know about it. Because Sephiroth slash Genova slash Tifa didn't realize Cloud was the soldier at the time. The hooded soldier. Okay, so that's why. They're like, yeah, you weren't here. And Cloud was absolutely there. He just wasn't Zack. 見るか？なかなかよく撮れている。Do you want to see? It's a pretty good shot. Cloud, ダメ。Don't, Cloud. 俺は映っているはずだ。I should be in the picture. もし映ってなくても心配ない。Even if I'm not in the picture, there's no worries. ここはセフィロスが作り出した幻覚の世界。Oh, 幻想. Oh, it might be 幻想. I've been saying 幻覚 this whole time. What's the kanji for 幻覚? They all mean illusion, but I just realized that that's 幻想. Yeah, that's 幻想. 幻覚 is, okay, that kanji. Alright, it's all illusion. Same thing. They're all homonyms. Even if I'm not in the picture, don't worry about it. This is all just an illusion created by Sephiroth. Barrett's just standing there like, ugh, I don't want to be here. Hey Zack, what's up? Yappari na, as I thought. I wonder if they're ever gonna go into the fact that Aerith's first love, who was Soldier, was that Zack in this game, or if that was a Crisis Core exclusive moment. We'll see if it happens. I wonder if Zack saving Cloud is even gonna be in this story, or if that's also just a Crisis Core exclusive. We shall see. この写真は偽物なんだ. This picture's a fake. 事実は俺の記憶の中にある. The truth is in my memory. 5年前、俺はニブルハイムに帰った. 5 years ago, I came back to Nibelheim. True. マコロ調査? Uh-oh. 検索? No. 捜索? I think that's 捜索. Please be 捜索. I actually gotta check that. It's gonna bug me if I don't get her. 捜索が、任務だった. 16歳だった. See, what's crazy is Cloud hasn't lied this part yet. He hasn't lied. Excuse me. So, 5年前、俺はニブルハイムに帰った。マコロ調査. Oh, it was 調査. Darn it, I was close. 調査が任務だった。16歳だった. So, 5 years ago, I came home to Nibelheim. My mission was to investigate the Mako reactor. I was 16 years old at the time. So, you're 21. Gotcha. All right. 村は 全然変わっていなかった。The village hadn't changed at all. 俺を何をした？そうだ。What did I do? That's right. 母さんに会った。村の人たちに会った。This is where the falsehoods start. Because he stayed incognito for that mission. I met Mother. He might have met his mom. I don't know. Because there was that whole conversation that Tifa would not have been there. So Genova cells would not have been able to match Tifa's memories of him meeting his mom. So I actually don't know about that. But I don't think he met the other villagers. He might have. I don't know. I met Mom. I met all the villagers here. そう、Tifa の部屋に入ったんだ。そこで俺は That's right, I went into Tifa's room. And thenピアノを弾いた。I played the piano. 一泊してからニーブル山をマコーロへ行った。After we stayed the night, we went to Mount Nebel and went to the Mako reactor. True. 俺は張り切っていた。Also true, because you were excited to be there with the soldier first class Zag. He was a good bro. なぜならその任務はソルジャークラスファーストになって初めて仕事で。That is false. That's because that was my first job, my first mission as a soldier first class, as an X-Men. So, okay, there we go. We see the jitter there. So that was the falsehood. Soldierクラスファースト An X-Men? Soldier? 俺はいつソルジャーになったんだ Soldier? Wait. When did I become soldier? ソルジャーってどうやってなるんだ How do you even become a soldier? Okay, so I think the trigger is once he says something that contradicts Cloud's memories. Because he was actually telling the truth up until here. And now this is where Cloud's memories are fake. And they're actually Zack's memories. なぜ思い出せない Why can't I remember? Barrett is like, bruh. Barrett hasn't moved a muscle. 俺は そうかI see. 悩むことはなかったな。なぜなら俺は There's no need to think too hard about it. That's because I... クラウド行こう、Tifa. 俺は大丈夫だ。Let's go, Tifa. I'm fine. Hey, it's the Marshmallow Man. What's up, Rufus? Is that a face in the wall there? Sugoi! Wow! Oh! That looks like a face. これは全部マテリアだわ。All of this is all materia. 外は田舎? No. Oh, I forgot that word. となんちゃら? Have some sympathy. Cloud is having an existential crisis. Core. So funny. Wait, why are you telling me to have sympathy? I didn't make fun of Cloud. I'm mad at Tifa. Cloud is sympathetic. Tifa is the one I'm mad at. Hofu. Yeah, Hofu. I am not gonna remember this kanji. 外は豊富なマコ。そして中心部はマテリアの宝庫。これぞまさに約束の地だ。So there's an abundance of Mako outside, and the center is a treasure trove of materia. This truly is the promised land. 約束の地など存在しない。The promised land doesn't exist. 伝説、言い伝え。It's a legend, passed down to generations. バカバカしい。This is foolish. That does look a face to the left there, right? Like there's a right eye bulging and the mouth is going like durr. 存在していた通りのものがここにある。Well, this here is living proof that it did exist. それで良いではないか。Isn't that good enough? その硬さが二流学者の限界だな。I know what he says, I don't know how to read it, but it's like I see that is the limitations of a second-rate scientist. その硬さが二流科学者、okay, so it was 二流科学者の限界か。So that rigidity is the limitations of a second-rate scientist. Thank you for the hydrate and the strike. Wow, I played zero video game. I did zero gaming today. Today was a movie day. We're already like an hour and a half in. どうした? What happened? 壁の中よ。何か入ってる。動いてる。There's something in the walls. It's moving. Oh wait, it's the walls. There's something inside. It's moving. Okay, that was not where I thought the eyeball would be. I was thinking it was that weird bulbous thing in the middle there. Oh my. 本当にいたのか? Oh, it was truly here, huh? 信じてはないか。信じてはいなかった。Oh, it's truly here. I didn't believe it. なんだというのだ? What are you saying? Oh, he wasn't coughing. I thought he was clearing his throat like, "Eh, my weapon." I thought he was saying, "Uhong." He's not weapon. 星が生み出すモンスター weapon. It is the monster birth from the planet. What a man. This must have been a nightmare for English translations. The monster's name is Weapon. There's Soldier, like first class soldier, and then there's Heishi, the regular soldiers. 星の危機に現れて全てを無にする. Once it senses the planet's in danger, it brings everything to nothing. ガスト博士のレポートにはそう残されていたな. It was recorded in Professor Gas' report, see? そんなレポートは見たことがない。どこにある? I've never seen such report. Where is it? ここだ、ここ. It's right. Did you just pull it out of your ear? Shinra troops, soldier, weapon. Well, like, there's troops, which would be the collective, but if a single soldier in the troop, that would be confusing. Because it would be like, this guy's a soldier, but then there's soldier. Wait, did they capitalize it? Is that how they fixed it? I guess you could do that to distinguish the regular soldiers and first class soldier. A trooper. Nah. I doubt they did that in the English, because trooper sounds like a Boy Scout. Also, Hojo was hiding Professor Gas' report in his ear this whole time. 君は隠し事が多いな. You have a lot of secrets, don't you? They capitalize soldier and weapon. I guess that makes sense. That would be confusing for an English player. ねえ、クラウドたち大丈夫かな? Say, do you think Cloud and them all are alright? No, it's because we took Tifa with us. It's okay, Red. でもさ、このちっぽけなクロモテリアが星を滅ぼすなんてさ。But you know, this tiny little black materia can destroy a planet, you know? No, my boy! Leave my boy alone! Nani? What? みんな、大丈夫? Everyone, are you alright? どうなっちゃったの? What is happening? My boy, no! ここはどこなんだ? おいらは一人にしないでよ. Where is this place? Please, don't leave me by myself. Oh, my boy. This is probably an illusion of Tifa. よかった。レッド13、ここにいたのね. Oh, I'm glad. Red 13, you're here. I think his name might have been Red 13 in Japanese too. よかった。レッド13、ここにいたのね. Tifa. It's an illusion by Sephiroth, I'm guessing. No! That's why they forced us to give it to Red 13, because ain't no way Yuffie's gonna listen to anyone be like, hey, bring us the materia. Yuffie's gonna be like, nah, fam. Weird. Sid is also gonna be like, nah, too lazy, come get it yourself. Vincent will also be like, bro, this is some Shinra stuff, I'm not going. Kate Sis will also be like, this illusion doesn't affect me because I'm actually sitting in a cubicle at Shinra headquarters, so yeah. It's blanking, blank, blank indeed. なんか様子が変だな。ね、変なんだ。Tifa, something is strange. 真っ暗になっちゃってみんないなくなっちゃうし。It became pitch black and everyone was gone. Oh, Red, no! My boy. ね、みんなが待ってるの。クラウドが大変なの。Hey, everyone's waiting. Cloud's in danger. お願い、来て。私たちを助けて。Please, come with. Please save us. あっちなの。It's over there. No, my boy! My naive, pure summer child. No! よくわかんないけど、とにかくそっちへ行けばいいんだな。I don't know the details, but for now I should go over there, right? Alright. Oh, see, this is why Yuffie should have held on to it. Chromateria. The black materia. 忘れるなよ. Do not forget it. My 1-1 boy, no! Of course they got knocked out. Well, I don't know why Kitoshi got knocked out. You're just a robot. It probably just temporarily shut down. 社長、なんだか嫌な予感がするわ。President, I have a bad feeling about this place. Do you, Scarlet? Could it be the giant eyeball in the wall, perhaps? Oh, how too bad. 一度飛空艇に帰ろうか。You know what? Let's return to our airship. 本格的な調査の準備も必要だしな。We should prepare for in-depth investigation here. It's necessary, yes. What? I liked how Rufus was like, hey, what? Where'd you guys come from? ちょっと、どこから来たのよ? Hey, where'd you guys come from? さあ、I don't know. ここはあんたたちの手には負えない something? This is a place you shouldn't stick your necks in. Probably. I'm guessing he says something like that. ここはあんたたちの手に負えない Yeah. This place is beyond your control. Oh, that's what he said. あとは俺に任せてさっさと出ていけ. Leave the rest to me and get out of here. お前に任せる Leave it to you? よくわからないな Preposterous. Not understandable. ここはリユニオンの最終地点。すべてが終わり、また始まる場所。This is the final destination point of the reunion. Everything will end. And thus everything will begin here. Crowd! Hojo is laughing. He's like, oh, I get it now. I think Hojo just caught on what's happening. 来たよ. 助けに来たよ, Cloud. I've come to help you, Cloud. Am I supposed to be doing something? Arigato, Red 13. Chromateria wa. Thank you, Red 13. Where's the black materia? Kuraudo! 大丈夫。しっかり持ってるよ。Don't worry about it. I have it right here. Oh, my boy. ここから俺がやる。Chromateriaを俺に。I'll take it from here. Give me the black materia. 私の声聞こえないの? You can't hear me? 大丈夫? Cloud. Are you okay, Cloud? それじゃあ、はい。これ持ってるのが怖かったんだ。Oh, oh, here you go. Man, I was really scared holding on to this. My boy, he's just a child. ダメよ、クラウド。やめて。No, stop, Cloud. ありがとう。あと俺が。Thank you. All that's left is for me to do it. やります。さあ、クラマテリアを。持っていってください。I didn't read everything. 待ってください。Please wait. Don't do it. What? No. Huh? みんな今までありがとう。それにごめんなさい。Hey everyone. Thanks for everything up until now. And I'm sorry. Do not leave with my magic materia. Cloud? Do not leave with my materia. I will absolutely restart the game and remove all the materia and bum rush through this dialogue. I will do it if you leave with my materia, Cloud. ごめんなさい. I'm sorry. すいません. I apologize. 特に Tifa さん. Especially Miss Tifa. 本当にごめんなさい. So Cloud has switched to like a more formal way of speaking. I truly apologize. いろいろよくしてくれたのに、なんて言ったらいいのか。You've done so much for me. I don't know what to say. 俺、クラウドにはなりきれませんでした。I was unable to truly become Cloud. Tifa さん、Miss Tifa. いつかどこかで本当のクラウド君に会えるといいですね。I hope someday somewhere you're able to meet the real Cloud. Little Cloud boy here. Yeah! 素晴らしい Wonderful 私の実験がパーフェクトに完成したわけだな It would seem my experiment has perfectly succeeded お前ナンバーはいくつだ、入れ墨はどこだ、What number are you? Where's your tattoo? 北条博士俺ナンバーありませんProfessor Hojo, I have no number. 俺、失敗作だから博士がナンバーをくれませんでした。I was a failed experiment, so Professor didn't bestow upon me a number. なんていうことだ。失敗作だけがここまでたどり着いたというのか。How can it be to think a failed creation would be the only one to make it this far? Huh? 博士、ナンバーください。Professor, please give me a number. 俺にもナンバーをください。I want a number too, please. 黙れ、失敗作め。Shut up, you failed experiment. Woo! Whee! Alright, bye, Cloud. Did you just yeet off with all of my good materia? あいつは何者だWho on earth is he? 5年前セフィロスが死んだ直後 I'm gonna pretend it's 直後に私が作ったセフィロスコピーの一つ 5 years ago, right after Sephiroth died, he was one of the copies I made. Sephiroth copies I made. ジュノーバ細胞とマコ、それに加えて私の知識、技術、ひらめきが生み出した科学と神妙の生命、セフィロスコピー、神妙じゃないな、神病神病神業 Oh, I think it's 神業 That's a lot. I know what it says, but that's a lot of translation. I'm just gonna leave it to Google Translate. Geneva shares in Mako plus my knowledge, technology, and inspiration to have created a scientific and mysterious life form. The Sephiroth copy. 知識、技術。技術 is technique, not technology. But yeah. How it feels to be insulted by Hojo? Whee! Yeah, you just get yeeted into the Mako cavern. The children yearn for the caves. To the Mako caverns you go once you get insulted by Hojo. Whoop! Okay, maybe flashing light warning, just in case. 失敗作だというのが気に入らないが、ジェノバのリユニオン判滅を説明した。I was close.
It bugs me that it was a failed experiment, but it proves a Genova's reunion hypothesis. Genova reunion の 仮説は証明された. Okay, so it does, yes, it did prove the Genova's reunion hypothesis. ジュノーバは殻にバラバラされてもやがて一つの場所に収穫なんちゃらする。これがジュノーバのリユニオンだ。Oh, I didn't actually realize that's what reunion meant. I thought it was like more so about Sephiroth going back to Mummy, but it was about her. Okay, so she was experimenting on body parts, cells split up into all those different forms. Okay. 体をバラバラにされても一つの場所に集結し再生する。So even if Genova's body is torn apart, it would eventually gather in one place and be reborn. This is Genova's reunion.
Yeah, flashing light warning.
リユニオンの始まりを私は待った。I waited for the beginning of this reunion. 5年が過ぎ、コピたちは動き出した。5 years have passed and the copies have finally started moving.
I had a dream about Sephiroth shaving Cloud's hair bald.
Yeah?
What if it was reversed? What if Cloud shaved Sephiroth's head bald? That'd be crazy. Stop flashing!
ミドガルに保管していたジノーバのところにコピーたちは集まってくるはず。The copies would surely gather around to the Genova we had locked away in Midgar to preserve. しかし私のこの予想は外れた。However, my hypothesis here was incorrect. そればかりがシンナビルのジノーバも
So my hypothesis was wrong. That's because the Genova in the Shinra building also started moving. That moving kanji I specifically don't know. Ido, okay.
Not only that, but the Genova in the Shinra building also started moving. Gotcha.
Cloud, get down from there!
私は天才だ。すぐにわかった。I am a genius. I realized immediately セフィロスの仕業だ。It was the work of Sephiroth. セフィロスの位置はライフストリームで、
I should stop closing my phone because Hojo's gonna talk a whole bunch of nonsense.
セフィロスは意志をライフストリームで拡散することなくセフィロス自身をしてコピーを操り始めたのだ。So Sephiroth's will did not spread to the live stream, but instead began to manipulate the copies himself. そうです。それが始まりでした。
This is true, and that was the beginning. Okay, so that's how Cloud awakened, I guess? I don't know.
コピーたちはどこへ行くのだろう。私にはわからなかった。Where are the copies going? That was a question that I did not have the answer to. 俺自身にもわかりませんでした。I too did not know the answer to
that.Hey Tifa, you awake?
ただ分かっていたのは目的地にはセフィロスがいるはずということだ。However, all I knew is that their destination would surely lead to be the location of Sephiroth's location. See? 俺、セフィロスを追っていたんじゃなかったんです。I wasn't actually chasing after Sephiroth. No. セフィロスに呼ばれていたんです。I was called by Sephiroth.セフィロスの怒り悲しみ、それ俺がセフィロスのことを忘れないようにとセフィロスがくれた贈り物。So Sephiroth's rage and sadness. That is what I received from Sephiroth. So I wouldn't forget. So I wouldn't forget. It was given to me by Sephiroth, something like that, yeah. セフィロス、俺来ました。クロマテリア持ってきました。Sephiroth.I have come. I have brought the black materia. 姿を見せてください。Please show yourself. どこにいるのですか？ Where are you?
Scarlet is having a hysteric meltdown at Rufus. Red 13's like, why are you on the ceiling?
Ah, Sephiroth, yatto aemashita ne. Ah, Sephiroth, we finally meet.
Ew. I did not like the sound that made. Open wide. Or not? Okay.
見たかセフィロスだぞやはりここにいたのだ
Did you see? It was Sephiroth. Ah, he was indeed here.
素晴らしいジュノーバのリユニオンとセフィロスの一応の力
Wonderful to witness Genova's reunion and Sephiroth's willpower. I actually forgot that kanji already. Ishi, okay, yes.
Willpower. Oh, I was right. Oh, snap. ライフストリームに支配することなくここに
Those were all the kanji I gave up reading last time.
ライストリームに拡散することなくここに結集したのだ They gathered here with they gathered here without going back to the live stream.
北条博士何がそんなに嬉しいの Professor Hojo, why are you so happy? どういうことが分かってるの Do you understand what's happening? クラウドは黒マテリアを持っているのよ Cloud has the black materia セフィロスはメティオを呼んでしまうのよみんな死んじゃうのよ Sephiroth excuse me Sephiroth is gonna call a meteor everyone's gonna die もう何を言っても遅い Whatever you say now, it's too late そろそろここから出た方が良さそうだ It seems it would be best if we were to leave this place now 君たちも一緒に来てもらおうか I'm gonna have you lot come along with me いろいろと話が聞きたい I want to hear y'all's story
Hey Cloud, get down from the countertops. Get down from this countertop. Nah, Cloud's on the countertop again. Grab the spray bottle. Psst, psst.
Cloud, やめてよ Oh my boy I regret giving him a deep voice, but they gave him a deep voice in the remake, so I have to. But he's just a baby. Cloud, stop. Please stop. Oh, my boy. Cloud. Here you go.
Merry Christmas. You got a big lump of coal because you've been a bad boy. Wake me up. Wake me up inside. I can't wake up. Wake me up so sad. Save me. Give me a black materia. Wake me up from this.
Okay. Well, the Mako Cavern is gone now, I guess. I was about to say, wake me up in this material. What is that? Alexander, is that you? Or is that weapon? I thought that was a mech, so I thought it was Alexander and I got excited. That is not what that last thing was. That was a robot I saw last. Now that is a wagon. Hello, Metal Greymon. How are you? Hey, look, it's Metal Greymon. Love your translations and voices so much. I got them funky voices. The good funky voices going. I was actually seeing it. I'm like, any animator in Japan is gonna do it, and I was waiting for it, and they did do the jiggle. They deliberately added a jiggle there. I saw. I saw the jiggles. Every cutscene with the well-endowed woman in the Japanese franchise is gonna have a jiggle. Can I have a save spot soon? This is long. This is worse than the first time we had a Nibelheim flashback. I wasn't expecting this to take up the entire stream. They always make me squeak. Squeak? Squawk? Especially the Hojo voice. Being like, get back, you failure! Oh, hey Cloud, what's up? Cloud. Cloud. Cloud, my boy. 待って、クラウド。どうしたらいいかわからなかった。いつだってそうだった。I never knew what to do. I didn't know what to do. I never know what to do. Cloud. My boy. Yeah, Kojo's laugh was great. Oh, so they did meet up before that avalanche mission. どうしたね? Hey man, what's up? かわいそうに。Oh, poor thing. 大丈夫ですか? Are you alright?
Super cookies. Super guy.
Hey Ori, thank you for the lurk and thank you for the cookies. Diva. Diva? Okay, Cloud, put the sword down. Do not hold. Don't do the Psyduck headache thing while you have the giant Buster sword in your right hand. Alright? Put it down. Diva. Diva! Cloud! その通り、俺はクラウドだ。Yeah, that's right. I'm Cloud. 本当にクラウドだね。こんなところで会えるなんて。You're truly Cloud. To think we'd meet up in a place like this. あ、久しぶりだな。Yeah, long time no see. So I think what happened is real Cloud recognized Tifa, and then Genova cells are like, okay, we're gonna recognize Tifa, this is Cloud. I think Genova cells, it's a combination of Genova cells taking Cloud's memory. でもどうしたの? 具合悪そうだったけど。But what's wrong? You seemed like you weren't having a good time before. You looked sick. そうか? いや、そんなことはない。普通だ。Really? Nah, that's not true. I'm normal. 何年ぶりかな? How many years has it been? 5年ぶりだ. It's been 5 years. See, here's the thing. It took Cloud's parts of Cloud's memory, so it was like, yeah, Cloud saw Tifa 5 years ago. Tifa did not see Cloud 5 years ago. That's the discrepancy. Cloud didn't reveal himself to Tifa. That's why Tifa thinks it's weird. She's like, I didn't see you 5 years ago, but Cloud did. どうした? 本当に久しぶりね. It's been so long. 本当は7年ぶりだった. Cloud was only gone for 2 years? He was only a normie soldier for 2 years? That seems short. I feel like training takes a lot longer than that. He was already doing field work 2 years after he left Nibelheim. 希望通りにソルジャーになったこと。As you wish, you became soldier. セフィロスの条件をきっかけにやめてしまったこと。But due to Sephiroth's condition, it became the trigger that you quit soldier. 何でも屋にやっていることと。You became a 何でも屋 like an odd jobbers? I think that's what we went with, odd jobs person. ニブルハイムを出てからのこといろいろ話してくれたけど You told me a lot of things about after you left Nibelheim, but でも but ちょっと変だな It's a little strange クラウドの話してること少しずつ変だなと思ったの Everything Cloud told me, little by little, it seems strange. so he became so he told her he became soldier. So not like a normal troop, like first class soldier. But then after what happened to Sephiroth, he quit and became in odd jobs. That's the story he went with to Tifa. And she thought it was strange. 知ってるはずのことは知らなかったり、知らないはずのことを知ってたり. So things he should have known, he didn't. And things he shouldn't have known, he did know. 私いろいろ確かめたかった. I wanted to confirm several things. でも、聞いたらクラウドどこかへ遠くへ行ってしまいそうで. But I was afraid that if I asked, Cloud would go somewhere far, far away. Far, far away. To Naboo! Or whatever planet Luke was on. Was that Naboo? I can't remember. With his uncle and auntie, that sand place, whatever. それは嫌だった. I didn't want that. どうしたらいいかわからなかった. I didn't know what to do. 時間が必要だって思ってたの. だって思ったの. I got my tenses right. I just thought that I needed more time. だからクラウドにアバランチに仕事をしようかを紹介した。紹介 I know that word. That's why I introduced Cloud to the Avalanche work. そばにいてよく見ていたかったの. I wanted him nearby so I could observe him. Alright. And that's why he started having a mental breakdown when it became important. Tentacle Star, welcome. What's up? How you doing? I have played 0 video games today. I kid you not. This entire time has been nothing but long cutscenes. I haven't fought a single thing. Well, okay, I fought like 2 things. It's too bright. しばらくの辛抱だ。ずっと寝とってきな。It should go away soon. Just stay lying down. お腹空いたね。I'm hungry. なあ、どうして聞かないんだ? Hey, why didn't you ask? あいつのことよ。Why didn't you ask about him? 怖いから。Yeah, but because he didn't ask, he kind of had a freak out at a very important moment, Tifa. What's up, One Donkey Punch Man? I'm doing good. Are you at the part where Cloud lost his mind? Yes. We're at the 2-hour cutscene part. 怖いから I was scared. それなら安心してくれ。俺もクラウドがどうなったのかわからねえ。Well, if that's the case, have no fear, because I too don't know what happened to Cloud, so we're in the same boat. 安心してくれってことはないか. I mean, I guess I shouldn't say, don't worry about it. Forget about it. 他の奴らも無事かどうかさえもわからねえんだ. I don't even know if the other peeps are safe, you know? きっと生きているよね. I'm sure they're alive. 私、どれくらい眠ってた? How long was I asleep for? あれから7日だってるはずだぜ。It's about 7 days. Forget about it. セフィロスは? What about Sephiroth? まだ復活はしてねえみたいだな。It seems like he hasn't revived quite yet. あの大きな光を覚えてるか? Do you remember that big light? 北のthe big giant cliff up north that I can't read the kanji to? Forget about it. Oops. Forget about it. Oops. Stop. Stop, Google. Stop. Alright, there we go. 北の大空洞の Oh, cavern. Oh, they're talking about the cavern. Kudo. Okay.
Do you remember the light? The one at the north, that big northern cavern up north? Anoato.
Oh, that's still Barrett. Sorry. Barrett's only got fancy voice. I'm sorry.
あの後、クレーターは光に大きなバリアで包まれちまった。After that, the crater got enveloped by a light barrier, you know, thing. セフィロスはバリアを守られながら、大穴で眠ってやがるって話。So while Sephiroth is being protected by that barrier, he's sleeping all honk-shoe-like in that big hole. That's the story, anyways. 俺たちは手も足も出せねえ。We can't do nothing. ただ、目覚め目覚めかな目覚める時を待つだけさ。We're just waiting for him to wakey wakey, eggs and bakey. しかもよ、ウェポンとかいう巨大モンスターが暴れてやがる。
On top of that, there's a big monster going haywire called Weapon or something or the other. I was playing Breath of the Wild Minecraft. No worries, Starlink. No worries. How you doing? My stream is never mandatory to come to, alright? Never apologize for being late, for not showing up. Stream is not mandatory to come to. This is just for fun. This is just me doing funny voices into the void, so don't worry about it. Weapon?
Yeah, weapon. クレーターの底でセフィロスの周りにいた化け物を覚えてるかdo you remember the giant monster that was sort of like at the bottom of the crater around Sephiroth? You know, that thing with the big eyeball? あれが地上に出てきたんだ。That thing, resurfaced. You know, it came to the surface. 古代の生きていた伝説のwhat? 教授だった話だぜ。So it seemed like it was an ancient monster it was a monster that was of legends from the ancient times. Weapon はセフィロスを守っているの Weapon is protecting Sephiroth? You don't have to gift anyone anything, Starling. Like I said, nothing here is mandatory. You don't have to give subs or bits or whatever. You could give me a hydrate. You could do that with channel points. You can make me hydrate, but that's about it. You know, that's all good. You can give me a snack. You can make me stretch. You can, you can use channel points, the cookie points. Those are free once you collect enough of them. But yeah. わからねえ。I don't know. でもとにかくそいつらが関われて世界をI can't read that.
How could this happen to me? There's so much raiding to do.
わからねえ。でもとにかくそいつらが現れて世界を襲い始めた。I don't know, but anyway, since that thing appeared, it started attacking the world.
I wasn't gonna give subs, I'm broke. Oh, I was mostly referring to One Donkey Punch Man, saying that all will be forgiven if you gift them a gift sub. I'm like, you don't have to do that. I was more so referring to that. I'm not broke, but I'm saving up for the Switch 2. Do that. I heard the Switch 2 and its games are gonna be pretty pricey, so you do that. You buy what you want. But yes, arawareru. I should remember that kanji. I always forget that one. That kanji is used in like Genzai and such, but arawareru.
Rufus はそいつと戦ってるのさ。Rufus is fighting that thing right now. 気に食わねえが大したやつだ。I don't like him, but you know, I gotta put respect on the name when it's needed. He's fighting for us right now. 本当俺たちが大してるところだが時間がね。
本当は俺たちが倒してところだが時間がね。
I'd really love to defeat him, but we don't have time.
So he wants to be the one to defeat it, but not the time for that. 時間 time. So, Meteor は Right, meteor, what about it? What about the meteor? Is he gonna open the curtains and it's gonna be a giant comet outside just slowly charging towards us? Alright, that's fine. I gotta find a save point. Jeez. We're already at the 2-hour mark. Ugh. Anyway, so yeah, that meteor, huh? Oh, Hey, Tachan, you still there? Do you think Cloud will rejoin our party soon? Because Cloud has all of the good magic right now. Well, you said it. Indeed, indeed. I remember this scene. Yeah, there's a giant, mole coming from the sky. Is there nothing to do but give up? Sana, well, I don't know. Ayo! お前を助けるためにクラウドが現れると思っていたが。I thought Cloud would appear trying to save you guys, you know? 北条博士もクラウドを調べたがっていたな。Professor Hojo also wanted to investigate Cloud, see? クラウドをどうするつもり? What do you plan on doing to Cloud? 分身 I think so. セフィロスの分身か。A Sephiroth clone, huh? メテオを呼んでしまった今となってはお払い箱のようだな。お払い箱それ生産箱やな。お払い箱は何だろう。ちょっと待って。お払い箱。メテオを呼んでしまった今はなんてお払い箱なんだよな。Now that Meteor has been summoned, the time for the cleansing has commenced. Alright. I know Seisanbako is the... Okay. I don't know. Basically, all we can do is pray, I'm thinking. Soon, all I can say is difficult times builds character. My likability of this game has dropped immensely. Okay. というわけでお前たちにももう用はない。Which means I have no further need of you guys. いや、大切な仕事が残っているかな? Well, maybe I have one important job for you guys. Maybe. Hello. 社長! 研究の準備が整いました。President, we've readied our research prep. Yeah, we did that. Kenkyu da? I don't know if that's Kenkyu. I should probably double check that. Shoke. Oh, that does change things. Shoke. Execution. Execution prep is ready. Ah, okay. So Bear's like, what? Execution? お前たちはこのを引き起こしたものとして処刑される。Rufus witnessed all of that and says we're to blame for the current situation, bruh. お前たちはこの事態を引き起こしたものとして処刑される。You'll be executed as the ones who caused this situation. Oh, so it's totally not Sephiroth's fault. It's our fault. この野郎のチラッとでも褒めたのは取り消すぜ。Bro, I complimented this jerk for like 2 seconds and now I gotta take it all back. まあ、最後のひとときが楽しむかよい。Oh wait, that's not Barrett, my bad. Yeah, just enjoy your final moments. Yeah, don't worry about it. Okay, see ya, bye. Can I have a save spot? I gotta end. 腕を縛らせてもらうか。Why do we tie those hands, right? Hey, is Kate Sith here? Or is he still at Midgar in his little cubicle? I just see a lot of, you know, Macintosh computers, so I just assumed Kate Sith would be here. Why is Barrett not going with? Oh, I'm manipulating Barrett now? Okay, what's up? Oh, I can't talk to him? Okay. Whee! I can't talk to anyone. Okay. What a weird... You're just leaving me to save? Alright, that's cool, I guess. Bow, bow, bow. Wow, this game has like 2 save points in like Cavern 2 and Cavern 3. So close to each other, and then the next save point is like 50 billion hours apart. Where's Sid? I want Sid. Where's my boy Sid? Kick Tifa out of the party. I'm gonna do Sid, Barrett, and Red 13. こんな変な子さんいらっしゃい。たっちゃん thank you for the stretch. こんな変な子さん水ありがとう。Welcome to the end of stream. Stream のおしまいだ。I almost dropped my phone. I'm hungry. Alright. Well, let me drink and stretch. You're using Team Avalanche time? Red 13 and Sid are part of Avalanche? Is that what you're saying? Or am I just stuck with Tifa? I'm so annoyed. I want my boy Red 13 and Sid. I don't want Tifa. I don't want Kate Sith. And I don't want Yuffie. Why are there so many unlikable characters in Final Fantasy VII? Who's streaming right now? Come on, Twitch, load up. Hiraku! Okay, Hiraku's finally streaming. I can finally repay the raids that were given to me. You're probably stuck with the Italian girl. Not the Italian parliament! ずっと来てたけど、寝る時間ですわ。ちょうど私も終わる時間ですわ。レイドだけに残りたかったらどうぞ。あ、ちょっと待って。良い夢与えてあげたいけど、ちょっと待って。ちょっと待って、この変な子さん。美味しい夢見てください。アイスクイーンアイスの夢見てくんちゃ Let's go raid Hiraku. And there's Tachan giving me the raid messages. The top one is if you're subbed, and if not, there's the bottom one. Thank you all for joining me on this illustrious day. I hope you enjoyed it. I didn't really do any gaming today, let's be honest. I fought like 2 birds. こんにちは and お疲れ様。そらちゃんいらっしゃい。そしてさらばじゃ。99, 99, thank you for dropping by. Let's see, today is what, Wednesday? So yeah, I have one more day, so I'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully we'll get Cloud back tomorrow. That's all I say, because I don't want Tifa in my party. Story is gaming. Mayhaps, yes. I hope you all have a delicious rest of your nondescript, non-distinct time of day. Did Hiraku just end? Let me cancel that. Hiraku just ended. Wait. I think he just ended. No, that was my end. Okay, never mind. Let me start up the raid again. It suddenly did the end stream thing. Hold on. Let me restart up the raid again. Alright, and then I gotta copy and paste my raid message again, too. Bloop. There we go. Alright. So I'll be back tomorrow. Yeah? Yeah. Something like that. Alright, we're raiding out. Bye!